He always kept his door half closed, not enough to mean stay out, just enough to keep his world quieter than mine. He was 16, fluent in sarcasm and headphones. Our conversations had become short bridges. Homework? Yeah. Dinner? Later. One afternoon, I was looking for tape and opened his desk drawer. I found a small blue notebook, spine bent, pen marks bleeding through the cover. I didn't mean to read it, but the blue bloss says axe. First line stopped me cold. I pretend to be happy so Mom won't worry. My hands shook. I read further, each word a confession whispered through ink. He wrote about school, not the grades, but the emptiness between bells. About nights he stayed awake because silence felt too heavy. About smiling in photos he didn't want to take. At the bottom of one page, a line that broke me. If she knew how tired I feel, she'd blame herself. I closed the diary. My first instinct was guilt. My second was panic. My third was the quiet resolve. Only parents understand that unspoken promise. You will not face this alone. That evening, I made his favorite dinner. He came to the table with that look. Teenagers wear suspicion disguised as boredom. What's the occasion? He asked. Nothing, I said. Just hungry for company. We ate. I didn't ask about the diary. I didn't ask about the words. I asked about the song in his earbuds, about his art project, about the book he left open on the couch. Slowly, he talked. Then he laughed real laughter, the kind that forgets to be cautious. When he went to bed, I knocked on his door. Hey, I said. Can I tell you something? Stupid? He grinned. You always do. I miss when you told me your favorite part of the day, I said. You don't have to, but I liked it. He looked confused, then thoughtful. Okay, he said. Today, probably lunch. Ethan dropped his tray, and it exploded everywhere. He laughed again, softer. This time, it wasn't a fix. It was a beginning. A week later, I found the notebook in the living room, not hidden. On the first empty page, a new entry. Mom made dinner and didn't ask questions. It helped. That night, I knocked again. Favorite part of today? I asked. He thought, then said, now. The next morning, I left a note on his desk. I noticed the small things too. Later, he glanced at it, eyes bright. No words were exchanged, but we shared a quiet understanding. Over the next few days, I started leaving tiny drawings, bookmarks, or his favorite candy in the Munber. A notebook, he noticed. Sometimes, he'd respond with a word, a doodle, or a smile. The notebook became a bridge, invisible, patient, forgiving. One rainy afternoon, he left the notebook on the counter. A single line read, "Dinner was nice, thanks. No flourishes, no confessions, just trust." I held it in my hands longer than I meant to. He began leaving me little notes around the house. Mom, tea's perfect. Read one. Another. Laundry conquered. Each one a step back, toward open air, toward breathing without armor. Sometimes, when he thought I wasn't looking, I peeked at the notebook. I saw sketches, lists of jokes, a tiny battle plan for surviving tests. I realized the notebook wasn't just his, it was ours now. We didn't speak of the diary again. We didn't need to. Every meal, every shared look, every soft laugh was a new line written together. And when I tucked him into bed, later, he whispered, "Mom, thanks." For what? I didn't ask. I just squeezed his shoulder. Sometimes, love isn't found in asking for honesty. It's found in creating the kind of silence where honesty feels safe to speak.